The man merely glanced at the fiery meteor streaking across the sky. Instantly terrified, he spun and fled, but the meteor hurtled straight toward him, with nowhere left to run. A deafening explosion erupted. The man let out a blood-curdling scream. A crystal-like object had pierced his chest. Even the nearby dog was stunned. Terrified by this horrific scene, the man shook his head frantically. He could only watch helplessly as the blue crystal fused into his body. Finally, he collapsed. The man was rushed to the hospital. Doctors managed to save his life. However, due to the extreme heat of the blue crystal, the doctors declared that his face would be permanently disfigured. Yet when the nurse removed the bandages, everyone was astonished. Not only was he alive, but he had gained a miraculous superpower. The moment the medical book touched Peter, he instantly mastered all its knowledge. Hearing the doctor discuss medicine, Peter immediately pointed out the errors, and even accurately stated the correct answers. Late that night, Pete suddenly jolted awake. He could see through walls into the neighboring ward. Turning his head, he spotted the doctor in the office. Now certain his powers had awakened, Pete returned home after discharge. He discovered he could understand his pet dog's barks. When his friend came to visit, Pete began showing off his abilities. Seeing Mike's disbelieving gaze, Pete touched the magazine in his hand and recited every page's contents. Mike was stunned. That very night, a gang of thugs came to extort protection money from Pete. They were the city's most notorious gang, the Blondes. Their leader even kept a lion as a pet. Pete tried to push them away, but misjudged his strength. He accidentally hurled them across the street. The top enforcer decided to handle it personally. He punched Pete, only to snap his own knuckles. Seeing this, his henchmen rammed their car into Pete, but Pete pressed his palms against the hood, instantly stopping the vehicle dead. Clear handprints remained on the metal. The gangsters fled, swearing they'd make Pete pay. Sure enough, the next day, the blonde gang found Pete again and attacked him relentlessly with guns. Pete fell to the ground, but as soon as the killers left, he got up as if nothing had happened. The bullets hadn't hurt him. Seeing this, the killers immediately reversed and charged back. Pete fled for his life, but unexpectedly, as he ran, he flew into the air and got caught on a streetlight.